Okay, so this is how to take apart the Del Sol climate control. The first thing we're going to do is take off the knob, just pull that off. I've already got this partially disassembled, but there'll be one small screw in here, and it just fits in that hole right there. And this piece will just pop out very easily. The next part gets a little more tricky. You got a few screws to take out, so there's one small Phillips head screw here. You want to keep all this stuff together, don't lose any of them. Another small Phillips head screw here. And then there's this one here, which is right here, and it's a little different than the other two. You don't want to lose any of these. It's a little longer. And just a quick reference: if you want to put LEDs in the cluster, the climate control, there's one small, I believe it's like a wedge base LED here. There are two LEDs, or two regular lights here that go in and illuminate the good part of the cluster. Most of it, those just fit in just in there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but you guys will see it when you pull yours off. And that's pretty much it as far as the lights go. The rest of the lights that go in here, and there are pretty difficult to replace because you have to do a little soldering, but it's not impossible. So the next part, which can be kind of tough the first time, but it's taking this knob off. And I recommend just carefully prying it off. I've had this one off before, so it comes off a little easier than normal. But once you've got that off, you're pretty much ready to pop the faceplate off of this thing and either swap it out with the JDM one or just a newer one with clearer, more white a sticker, and I guess if yours has scratches on it or whatever you want, whatever you're trying to do, cracks. So there are some clips around this faceplate that are very fragile and pretty easily breakable, but it's okay because you have the screws, and the screws for the most part do most of the holding on the bottom. On the top, on the other hand, you want to try not to break these three clips, because you break one of these clips here, and well, I guess one wouldn't hurt too much, but if you break all three of these clips, the faceplate's not going to stay on very well. You have to get another one. So I like to start with the bottom side here, and there's two clips here which are kind of a pain to try to get up, but I like to stick my screwdriver in here and try to wedge these up. You can push down on the clip and try to pull up. Almost had it. And mind you, this can take a little time. There we go. Okay, so I've got this clip out. This is the next one. Got that clip out, and then this one. Right, all the bottom clips are out. So it's 1, 2, 3. Now we got these three, which are a little more troublesome. So you can't get a flathead screwdriver under these very easily. So I recommend taking a screwdriver from the side and twisting it, this very small flathead, and then you can kind of get your screwdriver under and start to pry forward. The first time I did this, these took me a while to do, so don't let yourself get frustrated. And almost had it. There we go. So once you got this off, it pops right off. You can clean it out if you want. There you go. Button. All that. If you're left with this, and you can see there's that little wedge base LED that I told you about earlier. There's that. This is the green LED or blue LED, whatever kind of LED you have. I think it's different for the JDM and USDM, but I could be wrong on that. For the button, for the AC button there. And behind this piece here, which you can pop out, are all the LEDs for each one of these buttons here. And you can replace those if you want, but it is kind of difficult and it's kind of a pain. I haven't ever done it before, but yeah. So that's pretty much it. That's your climate control, and putting it back in is very easy. You just basically make sure everything's lined up, snap it in place, place back on this, don't forget your screw, place back on your knob, place back on this knob, screw everything back in, and you're good to go. It's that simple. And that's how you do the faceplate swap or placing some LEDs in the cluster, or the climate control. God, I keep saying that. Thanks for watching.